Nellie Bird there. Now, a cancer survivor who says an early diagnosis saved his life is urging people to visit their GP at the first signs of illness. Tony Gillard from Aberdare in Rhondda and Tav was diagnosed with kidney cancer a week before he was due to retire in 2008. He said if he had ignored the early symptoms, he might never have met his 4 great-grandchildren.
Lots of people don't go because they're afraid of the consequences. You know, what if it is bad? It'll go away. But it won't. You know your own body. If you think there's something wrong, you just got to get it checked out. I think if I'd have waited and ignored the symptoms, then I wouldn't be here today.
Well, this comes as Cancer Research UK revealed more than half of people in more deprived areas of Wales did not contact their GP with possible cancer symptoms. Well, Amy Hurst is from the charity and joins me now. Good evening, Amy.
Good evening.
Really
Thank you for
important.
having me.
No, great to have you with us. I mean, really important, clearly, isn't it, that people do go to their GP if they recognise symptoms. Can you talk us through the research?
Yeah, absolutely. So Cancer Research UK have launched this campaign. As you said, well, we've seen those figures that people in more deprived areas in Wales, almost 50% of them didn't come forward last year with a possible symptom of cancer. And that is worrying because we know that when cancer is spotted at its earliest stage, there's more treatment options available and it's more likely to be successful. So obviously it's a complex picture and it's important we make services accessible as possible. But what we also saw from this research were top barriers as to why people may not be contacting their GP. So the first was difficulty getting an appointment. The second was not feeling comfortable talking to the receptionist about signs and symptoms. And finally, it was being worried about being seen as someone who's making a fuss or worried that symptoms won't be taken seriously. So talking to these different barriers, first of all, of course, we do understand that GP practices are very busy at the moment, but Cancer Research UK really urge people to not delay contacting their GP. It can be frustrating when you tried to get an appointment and not been able to, but it's essential when usual symptoms are checked out and your doctor does want to hear from you, so please do stick with it, please do keep trying. And as we said, spotting cancer at an early stage means treatment's more likely to be successful.
Yes, sorry, Amy, I was just going to say, I mean, you've obviously highlighted some of the reasons why people may be reluctant to go and see their GP, don't want to make a fuss, all that kind of thing, as you've highlighted there. But why do we think it is that people, more than 50% of people in more deprived areas of Wales don't come in, and don't go to their GP with possible symptoms?
So this is a big cancer inequality, and it's something that it's so important that we tackle. And part of the picture is awareness, and it is about those barriers to the GPs, which is what makes a campaign like this so important. We're really encouraging people to take and listen to their body. It's not people's job to know what's wrong with them, and they shouldn't be worried about being seen to make a fuss or that they won't be taken seriously. It's not your job to know what's wrong, but it is your job to listen to your body. So if you spotted anything that's not normal for you, it's not going away, we really do urge you to contact your GP and get it checked out.
And just remind us why early detection is so key, Amy. What difference does that make?
Oh, it can make a huge difference. Early diagnosis, when we catch up cancer at that earliest stage, means treatment's much more likely to be successful. There are going to be more treatment options available. You're more likely to be able to have surgery. And it's just the whole process. If you can catch something earlier, then it means you'll be in a much better position to have all the options available to you.
OK, Amy, thank you very much for joining us and talking us through that. That is Amy Hurst there from Cancer Research UK. It is now 6 minutes, nearly 7 minutes to 6 o'clock here on Radio Wales Drive. Now, it is a big summer.